I want to start off by giving all praises and glory and honor unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to the brothers teaching this truth and sincerity. And shalom to the few brothers and sisters supporting this truth as well. So, came across this article on CNN. Says she was Canada's Rosa Parks. Now she's the first black person to appear on its currency. And this is talking about Viola Desmond. Alright? But, to those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, we know that this is just another one of Esau's tricks out of the hat, just to fool our people into thinking that, we're part of this society and stuff like that. Alright? Like, this is supposed to be some great stepping stone. That's in Esau's mind. He's thinking, look what we did for you niggers, for you niggas. We put a black person on the dollar bill. Alright? And some simple ass nigga would probably think that we're not in captivity anymore just for the fact of this. Alright? Because like we say, we know that we're part of the reason that we know we're in captivity, the money that we use, it's all so-called white people on it, you Edomites, right? Right? But now they're gonna be like, oh no, there's black people on money too. And especially in a country like Canada. Alright? I mean, when all the people that were on the currency, face of the currency, were white, but now they're gonna roll out this new $10 bill. Alright, and have an excuse to say, yeah, we're not racist. We gave you guys a $10 bill. Alright? That we still have to work for. It's not like they're giving us $10 bills by the truckload for free. Alright? So some simple ass Jake would think that we're free because there's a so-called black person on it. Some stupid ass Edomite would think that they're doing us a favor, man. Okay? But that's not the case. Let me just get into this. Obviously it's a Jake that wrote it. It was bald head. So he's bugged out. And you can just see in the face of these devils, man. They just, like they're unveiling a scheme, man. A plot. You know what I'm saying? Says almost a decade before Rosa Parks sparked the civil rights movement in the U.S., a woman in Nova Scotia kicked off Canada's with a similar act of defiance at a segregated movie theater. And this month, that woman, Viola Desmond, became the first black person to appear on Canadian currency. Woo! She's also the first woman to appear alone who's not a British royal. Okay. The Bank of Canada unveiled the new $10 bill featuring Desmond last week on International Women's Day. She was selected, and that's another bullshit thing that Esau's pushing out as well, man. International Women's Day, that came out last week, man. Because that's just disruptive to the household, man. That's actually a selfish day, man. Because you women are part of a team, man. You guys are not supposed to be thinking that you're independent, man. But Esau has this whole narrative all fucked up now, giving you guys rights and all these things. Everything's supposed to be done in decency and in order, man. Everything's out of chaos, out of whack right now. Okay? It's supposed to be under your husband, under a righteous rule, though, obviously, according to the scriptures, But everything's all out of whack. She was selected after an open call for nominations for an iconic Canadian woman to appear on a redesigned banknote. I should let you know that this is not real money, it's a banknote. Alright? The bank said in a statement, the new bill will be in circulation by the end of the year. Okay, so our story is that the then 32-year-old business owner and beautician from Halifax stepped into history in November 1946 when she tried to go see a movie. Desmond who was on the road selling her beauty products, went to the Roseland Theater in New Glasgow to kill some time while her car was being repaired. She bought a ticket and sat in a seat on the theater's main floor, which is reserved for whites only. Blacks were expected to sit in the balcony. All right, and that's also another thing, man, because Canada likes to hide their history heavily, man, and put all the blame on the U.S., man. Like they don't do no wickedness. Like they weren't racist. They weren't on segregation, and they didn't have slavery. Also, man, they had all that stuff, but they don't want to get in. They don't want to go into that. They don't want to go into their past, man. They try and put the blame on the U.S., man. But fuck that, man. We're bringing out this truth, man. We have to. All right. More judgment though. It's just popped up. Watch live, but I'm good in a video. Yeah, Desmond refused to leave her seat after an usher asked her to move, so officers dragged her out and tossed her in jail. Alright, letting you know that you was just a nigga woman anyways. Alright? She was charged for tax evasion. Well, yeah, that was pretty much, I just have to bring out this quick history, but like, our people will get fooled by this, man. You so-called blacks, which are you, tribe of Judah. Alright, you black Americans, you Haitians, which is Levi, and Benjamin, which is you West Indians, man. You guys will get bugged out over this, thinking that you guys are making it in society, man, and progressing. This is just to keep you asleep, man. Okay? This is not to your benefit. This is for the so-called white man's benefit, man. Alright, but let's get the scriptures to back this up, man. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay? Because we're not ignorant. The ones that are woke up to this truth. And this is one of his devices, man. Saying that, oh, look what we did for you guys, for you niggas. We put a black woman on the banknote. Alright? Like they're doing something for us, man. They're not doing nothing for us. Alright? So that's one of his devices. This is Isaiah 31:1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh, man. Which is right, man. Because this is another way of them casting another spell on our people to not worry about, their true power, man. And now they look up to these so-called white people as being their power, man. Because they're the ones that call the shots in the society. They're the ones with the power, the strength, the military might. They're the ones that give the okays to allow you black people to be, you so-called blacks, you Israelites, you Jakes, to be anywhere elevated in society. They're the ones that give the okay, man. They can take you down. They can take you out. No problem, man. They could tarnish your image just like that, man. They could elevate you and tarnish your image just like that. All right, just like in that movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy, man. This is what these so-called white people do. All right, so woe unto you that trust in Egypt, man. You're supposed to trust in Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai at the end of the day, man. And that's every day, not even at the end, every day. Okay? This is 2 Kings 21:14. It says, and I will forsake the remnant of mine inheritance, and deliver them into the hand of their enemies, and they shall become a prey and a spoil to all their enemies, man. And right now, Israel, okay, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you Israelites, are a prey to your enemies, mainly being the Edomites, which is the so-called white people, man. Okay, we're a spoil and a prey, man. We're the ones targeted by all his influences, media influences that he has going on. We're the ones dealing with psychological warfare heavily, man. on a mass scale, and this is another part of psychological warfare, man. Making you think that you're in a good state, like everything's all good. And mind you, you Israelites, you guys are on the in the ghettos, filling up the ghettos on the reserves. You know, you guys are not living no majority of Israel's not living good. All right, but this is just another way for him to trick you, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is Revelation 13:9, man, because ultimately there's judgment for this, man. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Okay, so these so-called white people, man, they led us into captivity. So the judgment is that we're going to lead them into captivity, man. And that day is coming very soon. All right? Whether you guys want to believe it or not, man, this is for the elect and the 1/3, man. Ultimately, man. Okay? Because no $10 bill, all right, is going to save you. All right? What is this? Am I supposed to be, you guys are supposed to be happy with this? This ain't shit, man. All right? Big whoop, man. But that was pretty much the point, man. Shalom.